What's up guys, it's D from CDG, just coming back with another video. My goal for this is to keep this video under 10 minutes. I was going through a game that I played with a couple of my friends. One of my friends who is a bronze player has been struggling, and I went to go through and see what I can identify to help them improve. And holy moly, within the first 4 minutes of the game, so you know, at 1 minute 30 is when the minions and you basically meet the other laner, right? Basically minus 130 from 4 minutes. Within 2.5 minutes into the game, I was already like pulling up 16 minutes or more of mistakes if I was really to go into detail, right? So I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. And if you guys like this format, please do let me know, okay? First mistake based on the notes I took is that at 130, look at this setup here with Heimerdinger. This is already a suboptimal setup because it makes it easy for Lux to hit everything. If she just throws an E right through here, right? If she had thrown it right in here, just wait just a bit, she could hit everything. On top of that, hurt Heimerdinger. Her job is to try to counter this push, and that's what Heimerdinger excels in, right? Because you set this up for her, this is actually slightly easier for her than she is kind of respecting you, but whatever. That's the first mistake. Second mistake is an efficient use of resources. If you had set up these turrets a little better, maybe like kind of like around here, you would establish not only you took free damage, that's a big no-no, but you would have established safety in this area, and because your jungler warded here, you have an exit lane, right? So just in positioning a little better use of resources, that could have been totally different. Here you are, you're not using your aggression very well. I mean, it's nice that you got farm there, okay, but you still, had the turret on there already. You could have just gotten the farm without using the mana, and then you could have used that mana to try to harass her. You see what I'm saying here? You see? Here you are taking free damage from Lux. Right, I am going to slow this down here so I can kind of talk this through a little better. And look at, because of your auto attack from prior, we'll just go back. Because of you attacking her after you take free damage here, and you attack her, and all these minions are on you. Look at all this free damage that you're eating for no real reason. Okay, cool. You warded and you potted, but then you missed that spell. But earlier you might have had a better opportunity. It was a narrower window, but you might have had better opportunity or chance of hitting that shot. Inefficient use of resources, throwing that bomb here to try to farm. How's your farm, right? It's all right. I don't know which wave it is. I think this is the 4th wave. I think so. You should. Perfect farm would be around 25, and so you've missed 10. But look at Lux, right? Despite the pressure you're putting on her, she's not too far off. Imagine you had gotten more, even 3 more farm, right? Here you're just not respecting. She has that minion advantage, and you're not respecting her. And look at all the free damage you take, right? You are an auto attacking champion. Why didn't you try to trade her back, or at least either not be in position at all to get free harass, or be in position, move with greater intent. Okay, so your farming is another thing that I could harp on. That's the obvious. Bad positioning, improper resource management. You had at that point, using that to get farm was a better option, but that's only because you put yourself in a bad position. You're low health, you're being zoned out by her E spell. You've got this minion wave working against you because of the numbers, and you don't have turrets out, right? And then you get hit by this, and at this point it's like, GG, buddy. GG. Alright, so quick recap. To make this as efficient as possible, I will pull up a list that I've got here. Ignore these bottom parts because they were actually, I had an intent to go further with this, but holy moly, a 10-minute video could easily evolve into a 30-minute video depending on how in-depth I get and all the mistakes that's being made here. So the good thing is that you showed the wave and you applied pressure through aggression, and at one point you potted at the right time, to not overpot, to not overheal, but also enough to keep yourself healthy in case a fight were to go down and you drop the ward. This was good because you just did it, but it wasn't as good as it could have been if you had better positioning that would have helped you avoid taking all this unnecessary damage. If you had a better setup from the beginning, you would have been able to have more room with positioning. If you had farmed better, all of this, all of this good stuff would have been meaningful. If you had farmed better, all of this would be meaningful. And then everything else just builds on itself. You know, your ward was nice, but it was only suboptimal. That's just being real nitpicky. The big thing is that you're not punishing. You're not utilizing advantageous trading windows. You're not realizing a power position that you're having here. You have a huge disconnect with creating those advantages and then using them. And so we can go back real quick. I hope it's still under 10 minutes here. So right here, as this wave is standing out, you should be pushing up. You are a bit low, but again, that goes back to resource management, right? In a better scenario, you should be pushing up right now, right? I would be right here. So as she's clearing this, you're standing right here, poking at her, right? And if she chooses to fight you, she's not going to win because all these minions are going to wail on her and you're going to win the fight. Even going back further than this, right here, right? So that second wave, the first wave is being thinned out good. And then come the second wave, right? This is the second wave. If you had been in position already, like up here or up here, kind of away from your minions, but being able to poke at her, that would have been a much better situation. Can I see that here? Right here. Either I would probably drop a turret here and then run up here maybe, and just kind of like move around, because you'd have a rocket shot, right? There's no minions blocking you. Or I would even fire my rockets right after the last minion dies. There's no good reason for her to stick around here because she'd be tanking all this damage, right? So be mindful, buddy. Come on, you've been playing Heimer for a while. You should know this already. See, right? If you were here... Oh, just kidding. You don't even have your rockets yet. My bad. But still, you could have been auto-attacking her, right? You could have thrown a turret right here, and right here. Because you did have one up, right? Yeah, you could have put one up. You could have started establishing a turret radius here that will keep this side safe for you, relatively safe, and now you have an exit. So you have two ways to escape from, right? So use your advantages. Use your advantages. Would you agree that if you just start auto-attacking her, if you both landed an equal amount of skills, and you're both attacking each other, you would win the fight? Would you agree? Because, I mean, you do have an extra summoner spell, combat summoners. Both of you ignite, you exhaust, and you start wailing it. Wailing and fighting. You would win. Alright? I hope this helps. Again, first 4 minutes, you died. Because of all these things that you were doing wrong. How are you going to get past this first early game? You're going to do that by building a better foundation. The first step is realizing all the mistakes you make, and then addressing them so that you don't start the game losing. That's what you're doing right now. You're starting most, if not all of your games, losing. And yeah, please do give me feedback. Let me know how you like this information and how to better produce this content. Shorter videos, more quality, more depth, or I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much. Have a great day.